Hi guys.
Hello people.
I'm Milena.
I'm Lola.
And we're continuing with Frieren. The most therapeutic show. Therapeutic show. No? I don't know how to call it. It's wholesome, but like also there are some harder topics, but like it does have positive outlook on all the hard topics.
I feel like this is a teaching moment for all of us. You know, I feel like I'm here to learn as well. Like appreciating things and dealing with grief and knowing how to do better. There's a lot to do with this. You know what I mean?
Especially
learning to be brave as well, apparently, through Stark.
Yeah, but like especially also because but like also because like with Frieren, like I think it's very a realistic topic in my opinion, because like she has lost somebody that she loved, and like I feel like we all have lost somebody that like was very dear to us, very important for us, and like no matter like if you had a close relationship with the person or like not that close relationship with the person, you always have regrets, in my opinion. Yeah. Like when that person dies or like when you lose.
I think that's the one thing that's in common with everyone.
Exactly.
You're just gonna have to deal with loss. Exactly.
I mean, with her story is a bit different. Like she maybe didn't appreciate the time for a specific reason because she's 1,000 years old, but like again, it doesn't really make any difference for everybody who is watching, I guess, you know, because you miss that time and you always wish you have done many.
It's never gonna feel like it was enough. It's gonna feel like it was such a short time.
Especially because even if it comes out of, like, even if you expect it to come, you know, like it doesn't matter. It's like,
it doesn't make it easier.
You always wish you had more time. You always wish you have done some things differently. And that is the worst feeling. But like now she's learning from that,
and so we can learn with her,
exactly,
because it's never ending thing.
Exactly.
So that's what I just feel so good about this. We just watched episode 5, and again we met Stark, and we're gonna continue this storyline with him joining us, and we're gonna be defeating this dragon. He has to hold his he has to distract the dragon for 30 seconds. That's what we need to defeat the dragon and like be on our merry way.
So like he has to be brave for 30 seconds. But like even if he is not capable or something, you know, if he doesn't manage it, he will in time, you know.
Exactly. And he is still trying, which is the bravest thing.
Exactly.
You're still trying to, even though you're afraid.
I love this, honestly.
I'm so excited to play this and to see him officially joining our group and becoming our new boy. Yes. Because it's the only boy we have in the show. Not that often that happens. Actually, we have like technically 3 boys, but like they're, you know, they're in flashbacks. So like I can't really say that, but like there's 1 boy for this show. Yes. And 2 girls. This is not a usual thing. Very happy about it. Like the haiku that we started, there's like 20 boys. There's like so many boys. What are we gonna do with that? I don't know. But anyways, I'm very excited. Let's play. Let's see. Let's get healed. Yes. The hero of the village. Isn't that so fucking cute? Is it gonna be because he's gonna be this time officially the hero of the village because he did help slay the dragon? Okay. Both of you are breaking rocks in training. Isn't that like a nice bonding thing? Can't wait to meet that! Can't wait to see that. Yeah, I can't wait to see that. See that storyline. I was not calling her that. Let me just clarify. You really created, like that is that's really impressive. And you're like still a kid. No, you don't know until it happens. Yeah.
逃げ出してしまいました。どこまでも追ってくる魔物。なぜか助けてくれないフリーレン様。とうとう追い詰められ、覚悟を決めたとき、体が動いたのです。覚悟だけだったのです。必死に積み上げてきたものは決して裏切りません。村を守りたいという覚悟だけはきっと本物だと思います。
What was that?
Oh, she's not sleeping.
Like when the demons attacked, did he lose people? Like did some of his family die?
I mean, very potentially. Maybe that's why the Aizen even took him in. I mean, he saw something in him, especially if he lost people and he ran away. You can just imagine the guilt, honestly. Look at her. Ridiculous! Oh. Yes, your smile.
No one's dying. No one's dying in this thing. Because like, I mean, think about like 3 years,
Your
not
hands
that
are trembling.
long of a time technically.
アイゼンと同じだ。師匠とアイゼン、手が震えてる。怖いの。あっさり認めるんだね。怖がることは悪い。
Love this.
恐怖が俺をここまで連れてきたんだ。
Oh, that's a hand that was shaking the. Oh.
そうか。師匠も必要なのは覚悟だけだ。竜の前に入った。道理で村が襲われなくなったわけだ。
He saw something in
強い
him?
相手に自分から喧嘩を売りに行くようなバカじゃない。誰かを殴ったのはあいつが弱かったからでも。喧嘩別れをしてしまっていてな。殴ったの？反射的に体が動いたんだ。かわいそうなことをしてしまった。
Oh.
俺は怖かったんだよ。フリーレン。こいつはすごいことだ。俺の弟子はとんでもない戦士になる。
Oh, she was like, oh, I forgot. I was too busy watching.
なんで撃たれ！言われた通りにやっただろ！一人で戦ってた！もう死んでいるよ！え？後が怖いな。竜を倒した。よくやった。期待以上だ。偉いぞ。全部は持っていけ。
She is ridiculous.
We can't take it all with us.
こんなものに夢中になれるのだ。宝の山だよ。勇者一行の冒険がくだらないものになったって言ってたぜ。とても楽しい旅だったってよ。すごい！本当にかき氷が出てきましたよ。探索した甲斐があったでしょ。くだらん。こんなことをしていていいのか？別にいいじゃないか。まだ旅は始まったばかりなんだ。俺たちだって生きて帰れるかどうかわからないんだ。アイゼンは辛く苦しい旅がしたいのかい？僕はね、終わった後にくだらなかったって笑い飛ばせるような。見てください、ほら、触るとすぐに溶けてしまいます。触っちゃダメだって食べるんだから。見える。見えますが、あまり面白い魔法ではありませんね。悪かったね。面白いからって。
Girl, look up.
それで、シュタルクこれからどうする？別にアイゼンのところに帰ってもいいんだよ。 師匠が俺を連れてけって言ったんだろ。
What? God, Frieren is ruthless.
くだらない旅がしたくなったんだ。
I got really good. Oh my god, I can't.
現在関所の通行は認められていない。
いつ頃になりそうですか？
さあな、少なくとも俺が着任してからはこの町でくれぐれも問題は起こすなよ。
We're gonna cause some trouble.
And you're gonna fucking like
And
it.
we're gonna have fun while doing
い
it.
い対応ではありませんでした。
Exactly.
優秀な衛兵だよ。よそ者には厳しく、町を守る衛兵は核あるべきだ。
Cute.
So cute eating bread.
この町は安全そうだし。
Famous last words.
Exactly.
魔法の研究ができる。
I love that.
Nice.
荷物を置いたら魔法店に行こ
That's what's her favorite thing, shopping.
う。なんだよ。関所が空いてないんだから、しょうがない。
We have money to spend.
ここで解散。私宿取ってくるから。
飯でも食いに行く？うん、一人で行く。
最近ではカイロもダメになったって話だぜ。
Northern
関
Lights
所が開
Army.
くのは早くても2年は先だろうな。商売上がっとりだ。
ジャンボベリースペシャル。
He knows how to live life.
全部食えなくて師匠と分けたんだよな。
Aww.
He was so small.
こ
Yes.
んな小さかった。
そいつはポーズが大人になっちまったからだぜ。
Aww.
ガキの頃は何もかもが大きかったの。
Even it's so
あれほど広かった師匠の背中でさ。
I think it's because you trusted him.
Yeah. We keep
大
growing.
変の旦那ももう年だ。
なんだよ、いいだろ別に。俺の金で買ったんだぜ。
すみません。シュタルク様。
分かったよ、半分あげるよ。
そうではなくて、
So cute.
They are
この町で
adorable.
2年か。
嫌だけど。
そうですよね。嫌ですよね。
She's scary.
何この人。
安心しました。シュタルク様って普通だったんですね。
I live for this. I live for this. This is so fucking cute.
貿易は全面封鎖。護衛をつけた対象のキリストの北側はよほど危険な状況のようですね。
闇市は盗賊ギルドの連中も当たってみよ
She's like, what do you mean? I don't go to these places.
う。俺って結構強そうに見えるし、はったりもうまいんだぜ。
Please.
防衛戦しているようなもんだ。門が開かなきゃどうにもならねえ。次はダメ元で衛兵の詰め所行くか。
いえ、シュタルク様はとても協力的だと思いまして、
待つのは嫌なんじゃないのか。
私以上に必死なように見えます。
あまり時間がないからな。
どういうこと
What do
で
you
す
mean?
か？
No.
いい景
What does
色
that
No.
mean?
What does that
北
mean?
側がよく見える。
What? You better be speaking fucking metaphorically or something.
俺たちはこの町から北側諸国に旅立った。
What does that mean?
どんな旅だったんだ、師匠。
あの時、俺たちは
普段は自分のことを何も話さない勇者一行の冒険を楽しそうに語ったんだ。師匠は長い人生の中のたった10年の冒険を何よりも大切にしていた。きっとフリーレンだってそうなんだろう。師匠はもう旅ができるような年じゃない。そんな師匠が俺を連れてけってお前たち
He doesn't have enough time because he needs to get back to him. It's not like he's dying, okay?
師匠の代わりにくだらなくて楽しい旅をたくさん経験して土産話をたっぷりと持って帰らないといけない。
What is this?
俺にできる恩返しはこのくらいだからさ。あんまりのんびりしていると師匠が死んじまうんだ。
なら、こんなところで足止めはいけませんね。
あの人はまだまだ長生きしてるんだけどな。
Who raised these kids?
I don't know. Who wrote the show?
Did she hide?
She's buying too many pages, spending money.
フリーレン様。
How is she 1,000 years old? I love her.
追われてるんだよ。
Who?
何やらかしたんだよ。
知らないよ。
Oh my god.
申し訳ありませんでした。フリーレン様、どうかお許しください。
ってすごく嫌な流れな気がする。
He was being a guard. It was
こ
fine.
の町の城代として謝罪いたします。
Who are
いや、気にしてないよ。
You passed through here, you met him?
北側諸国は今、魔王軍の残党との紛争が絶えないと聞きます。まさに英雄のごとし。関所はご自由にお通りください。
Just like that.
Just like that.
だからフリーレン様の名前を出していればよかったんじゃないですか。ゆっくりしたかったのに。それに私、こういうのあまり好きじゃないんだよ。
俺は見れてよかったって思ってるぜ。
そうだね。はあ、魔法の研究したかったな。
大変だったんだぞ。あれからいろいろな。
Nice. Very nice.
Do you think there's gonna be an episode where we don't cry? Because like the way this is going,
judging by what is happening, like every episode have some, like there wasn't an episode that was like a chill episode, you know, like just like, oh, let's say they destroy the dragon, they murder a dragon. No, in every episode, oh, he murdered a dragon, you know, but like his master, everything had
is a flashback.
Point, everything had behind things, like the things
there
behind
is weight to everything.
Exactly, and they show that weight, and like that.
So
that
how am I
is the
supposed to
thing.
not cry?
That is the thing that like makes it, in my opinion, emotional and important, because like you see all those things, and then it becomes very important to you as well. You know.
I love him already.
He's very cute.
I love him already. Yeah. Him and Fern's dynamic is what was so fucking funny to me.
I think so. Yeah.
I don't know. They already seem ridiculous. Every time he's like, "What?
Yeah.
What do you want?" Are people gonna get crushes on each other when I say people, the two of them? Because I mean, Frieren's like 1,000 years old.
No, like from the moment we started, like I thought that it just like I don't know. I mean, maybe crushes, but like I don't know if it's gonna go down that path just because I don't know. I'm not sure.
I mean, I don't know either. It's just like they're bickering, and I'm
in
like,
my opinion, if it does, I don't expect it to happen in any first seasons. You know, like man, it's just like I don't know if you understand what I mean. It would not make sense to me if that would happen now, especially because they're gonna spend all those. It's not even that they're kids, just that they're spend so much time together. You know, like
by the end of the 10-year journey.
If yeah, I don't know. Because like maybe they're gonna be like a brother sister relationship because they're gonna live together for 10 years. Like maybe that's gonna be like a family dynamic, or maybe it's gonna go down romantic. But I have no idea.
I don't know.
I mean, again, yeah,
it's gonna be beautiful.
Yeah.
Regardless of what it is, I know it's gonna be beautiful.
Yeah.
They're about to love each other.
Yeah.
Whether it's platonically, whether it's romantically, you know, it's a little difference. You know.
I'm gonna love the relationship as well.
Adore it. They were so funny in this episode. Like it was so funny because like they entered this town and Frieren was like, "Oh, we can't pass the barricade or whatever, so we're gonna need to stay here for like at least 2 years or whatever." And so again, Frieren is wants to take her time. She is excited about taking her time.
But like the way that like I love that she wants to take her time, that's how much I love that like they don't.
Yeah.
You know, like for example with Stark, this means so much to him because like he thinks it means so much to his master, you know.
Yeah.
And like the entire time we learned that like they were together from when he was such a young kid, you know, like he found him when he ran away from the village when he was like 5 years old. That's how it looked like, you know, like he was a child. Like I mean, Aizen looked big in that moment, you know. So like his whole life, I mean, that is very nice to me that like both of them have spent their lives and their childhood with two people that are very important to Frieren, you know. But like I loved because his whole childhood, like his master, I mean Aizen, like talk those stories to him about the adventure, and like I love how much it meant to all of them, like that mere 10-year adventure, you know, and that's why now he wants to go through this journey faster because he doesn't know how much Aizen has time left, and he wants to tell him all those stories. And like the thing is, why is that also emotional? Because like they separated on not very good terms, you know. Aizen slapped him and he ran away, and like he went
fucking flying. He went fucking, he broke through a house. Yeah. He was slapped.
He slapped.
Yeah, just like...
and yet his master, like, they broke on such bad terms, and yet he wants to go back to talk to his master.
Yeah, I think, like, it caught me off guard, like, when they said that, like, he hit him, because I was like, I thought that he did it because like that they were gonna paint that as like him disciplining him or like teaching him or whatever, and so like that would honestly not make sense to me for like the type of character that he seems like beating some knowledge into you doesn't make sense for this show at all. And so like when he said later on that like I don't know if they were training or whatever, but like he got afraid. He was afraid of how powerful he is, so like he just instinctively, let's say, defended himself, and so like Stark went flying. Yeah, you know,
that's when he ran away.
Yeah, and like he just said that he feels sorry about that, which like I really appreciate, because I was about to comment on that in the review, but you know, there's nothing to comment on because he did not just like hit him to like teach him a lesson or something, which I would have liked.
It did hurt.
Yeah.
It did hurt Stark that like his teacher master has, I mean, he was everything to him. Again, the closest person that there is for him, you know.
Yeah.
It did hurt him, especially he even said, which is again going back to the episode, he said like he doesn't think much of me, like he never praised me, and we know that that's true. He said like he doesn't think that like I'm a strong soldier, and yet this one was afraid in the moment, like that, like he reacted, you know. He never praised me, and like then we had a scene where Frieren later on, when he did a good job, like praised him, you know. I feel like that would also mean to him.
Yeah, like Frieren is also helping them like get what they need.
Yeah,
I love that so much. And so like I love that kind of the message of this episode was very much about how to overcome fear. I mean, that's not the point of overcoming it. Like, you're gonna feel it. And like, what is his name?
Aizen, I think.
Aizen felt fear. Like, it was so nice when she said, like, you're trembling exactly the same way that he trembled.
I really love that.
And that he said, like, fear got me to where I am today.
I really love the point of that, to show that like fear is not,
it's not a bad thing.
Just like a bad thing for you. It can help you move, you know.
Yeah. But
like I again loved so many of those things here, because like first he was surprised that his master also felt fear, you know. But like I loved how because like she said it, like I liked how he realized that fear does have to be a bad thing, and also how Frieren as well helped him when she said that like she just like
your training is not gonna fail you when the time comes,
and like that you just need to have a big resolve for the thing that you want to do and you need to do, and like that is also the thing that like not gonna fail you, and that in that moment he said that like, oh, I just need a big resolve, and the next thing that he did, without even thinking, just like using like a strong, like everything that like he learned, he killed the dragon. He wasn't even sure, he didn't even realize that he killed him, you know.
He was just that powerful. He was underestimating his abilities.
But like I also think that that's because like he felt like his master didn't have faith in him, and yet also he ran away from the dragon. He was.
And so, like, he thinks because he's a coward, he must also be, I don't know, weak or something like that.
He's not a good, strong soldier.
But, like, again, the point of everything was not to overcome fear. You're not going to overcome fear. Yeah. You're just going to do it regardless, because, like, there are going to be more important things than fear. Because you're going to be scared of this, but, like, this dragon can go and kill this village. And, like, if you didn't go and face this dragon, this village would have been dead without you. You really were the hero, and a dragon did not attack you because it was smart and careful. It was smart and careful to not approach someone that is gonna be so fucking powerful that even, oh my god, Aizen. Scared and impressed by your ability and how strong you can become. So what a beautiful way to introduce. But like when he said like that, first it was so funny that Frieren like came to him and she was like, we're gonna need to stay here for like 2 years. What do you think about that? No way. It's like, thank God you're normal. Because like she's so used, like the only person that she was with like all these years was Frieren. And so like she is, what is time? Time is a concept, you know? And so like finally she's with someone who's like, I'm not doing that. And they were going and trying so hard to figure out a way to leave this, to pass through the whatever the fuck it is, the border, the whatever. I found that first so funny, but like when he said that he doesn't have that much time to waste, I was like, oh my god, are you fucking dying? I thought like maybe he has something that like makes him live shorter. I don't fucking know. I was so scared that like we're about to go on a journey by the end of which he dies.
That's what I want to say. Like that's why I was very confused in that moment, because like somehow that didn't feel right to me for this show. I don't know, like introducing us to a kid, it's like we're gonna grow to love, and sure it's gonna be a messaging on like taking your time and like taking care of and like being present for that time and things like
but
that.
We already have the TED.
But like exactly, so like I was very confused. I was gonna say that like I really dislike that, because like it's just like a pain for the sake of pain, in my opinion.
I love how we both thought that when like it was really obvious why he doesn't have time, because like he needs to go back to his master before his master dies. Because like his master, like the only time he talked about himself was when he talked about like the hero's journey. And it's like he wants to tell him those stories back, because I'm sure when he was a kid he loved listening to that. And so like now he can tell that. Yeah,
but like as well, I just love the way that like they talk about, like we see the flashbacks again of the time that like they have spent, the four of them in the past together, of that. I'm gonna love like the parallels that like we're gonna have that time, and how they enjoyed it, how it meant to Aizen and like Hayton. And how these two are gonna experience like the similar things, you know, and like why it meant to them, now it's gonna mean to these ones as well.
I love, because like we have had them for like nothing. We have not gone on this journey with them, but every time they do a flashback I feel it. Like I feel like I've been there, like I feel like I have also like gone through that and lost, and I feel like I'm mourning it a bit. I have never been with them, you know. I've seen it in flashbacks, but like it's so powerful, it's so easy to connect to it, that like it makes me emotional anytime they cross over to us seeing all of them together.
Yeah, but like I somehow they, in my opinion, do it in such a way that's like, I wouldn't say it's just tragedy. Like just because we're going through with these two new kids, you know, new characters that we're meeting, you know, like in my opinion, we see so much like it's written in a hopeful note, you know, like it's not written, oh, this is just tragic, you know, like this is
not tragic at all.
Like even just like the fact that that was the most important part of his life, the time that he felt so much joy, you know, like yes, it has passed. That is the sad part, but like you have lived it, and that is a beautiful part. You have lived something so beautiful. You have had something like an adventure that you enjoyed so much, and you met people that influenced your life so much. No, I just think it's perfect.
Literally, it's stunning, and I loved like again the flashback when Himmel, what the fuck is Himmel? Like when he was talking to Aizen. And then Aizen was just like, because they were again going and doing some things that were unimportant, you know, they were like having shaved ice or whatever. And like he was like, why are we like doing this? And Himmel has the best outlook in life. He's like, well, do you want the road to be hard and sad, or do you just want to like take your time and enjoy it, so like that when this becomes a memory, like it did become, you can look back on it and just smile.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Himmel wise beyond his years. Like he was a kid then, basically. I mean, not a kid, he was like 30, I don't know. But like I really fucking appreciate him so much.
Yeah.
And so I feel like I'm gonna get emotional every time. I feel like the episodes where I don't cry are gonna be few and far in between. I don't know. Like every time something happens, I'm there. It takes me like 3 fucking minutes to start crying in an episode, and it's ridiculous. I can't wait to learn more about Starks' like backstory and everything. Can't wait to see him bicker more with Frieren. They have such a funny relationship. I cannot believe that she took the spell of like looking through clothes. And I was like thinking, like she was looking over at Frieren, and I was like, there's a boy besides you. Like, don't look in that direction. Because like she looked at Frieren and like, you know, she's not gonna see anything new.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be the same to her.
Yeah.
And so she looked over, and like she is, I don't know how old she is. Something, I don't know, but like first, like in defense of him, how the fuck do you know, girl? Like, what do you have to compare it with? Like what? How do you know? So like first that, but that was just ridiculous. That was just ridiculous.
Yeah.
So like I think their just whole dynamic is gonna be so fucking funny, and I think it's gonna be easier on Frieren now to have someone like her that like does not want to like waste time.
Yeah.
Even
though for
so nice.
her, that's for Frieren, that's not wasting time at all.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But like I think I'm gonna love. I can't wait to find out more about Stark. I would love to again see what exactly happened when how he met Ace, and I feel like that relationship is gonna be also very important. For me, especially because he was alone with him as a child, and we know that he ran away. Why would he be alone when demon attacked the village?
Yeah.
So just means that like his parents have probably died, and that's why Aizen took him in, and he took care of him, and we're gonna die.
That was like a flashback. Like when we saw his hand, it looked to me like it flashed back to that same hand, smaller. It was dark and there was blood. It was like a second long. And then we went back. And so like...
Very potentially he came back, and then that's when he saw dead people and dead parents or something. And...
He definitely lost people because like, what do you mean? You're basically adopted by Aizen.
Yeah.
And I love that. Like there's going to be also, I think, a backstory of like her master, Frieren's master. I think they have in the previous episode. We didn't mention it because like, what do you mean like, oh, my master begged for her life?
Yeah.
Often. What is that? What does that mean?
I don't know either, but like I guess
that's gonna be a thing story. Because like Frieren asked about it and like she just did not answer. So like God knows what else, how many storylines we have to unpack. Yeah, you know, like there's gonna be so many
from their lives. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna love that so much. Again, still 6 episodes in, 15 out of 10. I am like nothing. It is stunning.
It's very nice.
Stunning.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you very soon. Bye.